Once upon a time, in a little Louisiana shed, a man named Phil Robertson carved out a duck call that would echo across America. From those humble beginnings, Duck Dynasty was born, and soon the world knew the bearded empire behind Duck Commander. But now, the man who started it all is gone. Phil Robertson passed away on May 25, 2025, after a long and brave battle with Alzheimer's. And just days later, on June 1st, the family returned to our screens with Duck Dynasty, the revival. But this isn't just a rehash of old DuckTales. Phil's legacy is undeniable. He turned a homemade duck call into a multi-million-dollar business. And with sons like Willie, Jace, Jep, and Alan by his side, Duck Commander became a household name. Willie led the business. Jace and Jep kept the calls tuned and the blinds ready. Alan, the preacher, brought spiritual depth when he returned in Season 4. Now, with Phil gone, the next chapter begins. But the twist? It's not just the Robertsons leading the way. Enter Jay Stone, Alan Robertson's son-in-law. A man with a quiet presence but a powerful punch of personality. Fans might remember Jay for his hilarious Uncle Si impressions and for narrating Psychology 1. But what most people don't know, he's been behind the scenes for over 13 years, tuning duck calls, hunting with the crew, and quietly feeding the family fresh crappie alongside John Godwin. Jay's not just joining the show for laughs. He's now Duck Commander's production manager. And this time, he's not in the background. He's center stage. Before Duck Commander, Jay was a coach, a teacher, and a U.S. Army veteran who served in Afghanistan. He's a fighter, a mentor, and a man of faith, just like Phil once was. He even practices Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Tough? Check. Disciplined? Absolutely. And ready to carry the Robertson legacy into the future? You bet. On the Duck Commander website, Jay shared his gratitude. You can't put a price on working alongside family and friends in a godly atmosphere. It's not just a job, it's a calling. Duck Dynasty. The revival doesn't just bring back the laughs and camo, it brings evolution. Jay Stone represents something deeper. He's not a Robertson by blood, but he's family by purpose. And that's what makes this revival feel real. It's not just about passing on a business, it's about passing on a legacy. Yes, some fans may miss the old antics, the original gang, and the beard-filled chaos. But let's face it, legacies don't last without change. And sometimes, it takes an outsider to keep a dynasty alive. Phil Robertson built more than duck calls. He built a family, a brand, and a belief in doing things your own way, with faith, grit, and heart. Now, that legacy is being carried forward by the next generation, and by someone who's always been in the wings, ready to step up. Jay Stone isn't just filling shoes, he's carving his own. And the revival, it's just getting started. Subscribe for more stories from Duck Dynasty, the revival.